Hello, Sarah. I hope that this is being filmed in a good format, good audio. I've got the mic connected, so I'm hoping this comes out the way it's supposed to. But this is my final reflection video on the school year for improv. I have really loved this class so far the entire time I've taken it. It has given me a lot more than I expected it to, and I expect it to give me quite a lot, to be honest. Very happy about it. I've been, throughout my last 3 years at Michigan State, taking multiple acting classes as is something that I'm very interested in. While I will not most likely ever go into the career of acting specifically, if I do succeed as a broadcaster or succeed with my social media ventures, I really do hope to get some acting roles in the future. So either way, this has helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot with interviews. Ever since I've taken this class, I've gotten my first internship. I've got an application and interview for another internship when I go back to Massachusetts. So it's been positive so far. Most recently, within the last week, I was named the sports director for Impact Radio at Michigan State University. That was due to a lot of the improv skills that I learned from that. Going into the interview, I practiced listening, practiced repeating somebody's question with the start of my answer, and that really helped me. So, really enjoyed that so far. If you see me look off the screen at all during this video, it's because I'm checking to make sure that I cover every single segment of this assignment. And so, yes, first I will start off with what we've studied and how I can take it into my career in the future. I've really enjoyed the improvisational practices that we've done so far. The games have been a lot of fun. This is a side tangent kind of, but one of my favorite parts of acting classes at Michigan State as a whole is the fact that you're not on a computer or a tablet or your phone the entire time. It's a time to disconnect from the internet, live in reality, and actually enjoy stuff. So I've really enjoyed that. It also is an area where you have freedom to express your creativity. It's not something where someone's going to call you corny or say that you're being unfunny or anything like that. So I've really enjoyed the class. It's been something that I'll be taking into my media ventures when I go into broadcasting, when I am on camera, due to the fact that I won't be just responding to people's answers with a, oh, yeah, that makes sense, or anything like that. It'll be me listening to them, me hearing what they say as their answer, and me transitioning that into my next talking point. Ever since I was, this is a side thing as well, but ever since I was in about junior year of high school, I started interviewing athletes, interviewing entertainers. That's something that I really want to focus on for my future career. It's something I love. I have gained the skills to interview people such as Tom Izzo, which I was really proud of at the beginning of this year. Not to brag, but I got Tom Izzo to laugh for a second when I interviewed him. I said, "All right, welcome to Crunch Time. You might notice something's new about this episode," as Tom Izzo was standing to my left. And what I said was, "I've got a haircut." So that was something that got him to crack a smile. That was something I was really proud of. But with this class, I'm now going to be transitioning that into a lot of different ventures. I'm going to be able to listen to people, understand what they say, really react to it. That's been one thing I've learned through this class, as well as a little bit of the additional materials that I've looked at, is just most of acting is reacting to what happens. So I'm excited to see how that comes when I do more videos, do more things like that. Gotta take a slight pause just to look back to make sure I'm covering everything here. But when it goes into my specific career, when I'm doing announcing, when I'm doing broadcasting, I think improvisation will really help me on the spot because everything's live. It's something where anything can happen at any moment. And with these improv skills, I'll be able to react to that as if I'm comfortable in the eye of the storm. It won't be something where something happening off screen or something happening on the court is going to distract me from my end goal. It'll be something where I can use those distractions to meld them back into a final product that I'm proud of. Something where maybe I make a little joke about something going on off screen when I'm broadcasting, something like that. Hope that makes sense. But yes, I think I'll be able to really incorporate in my broadcasting with play-by-play especially, but even with interviews. If I hear someone's dad, someone's mom talking off screen about something about when they were children, I'll be able to react to that, move that into my script for my interviews pretty much. And then when I'm actually in the interview, go off script, hear someone's response, react to it as if it's natural. And I think this class has really helped me on that because it allows me to stay in the moment, practice listening all around me, and actually really adapt to that instead of just letting it pass by and be something where people are wishing I touched on it, but I didn't touch on it. It'll instead be I touched on it, they're happy I touched on it, it'll be all good overall. But yes, moving on to the next part of this question, uh, talk about how this will possibly affect relationships as well as my work and my life. Big thing I've been really focusing on this year has been work-life balance between announcing and all the stuff I've done with the radio station, Impact Radio to be specific, as well as Big Time Plus. I would really like to have a good work-life balance. This is the first year of college where I've had a steady girlfriend throughout the entire year. Recently celebrated a year with her, so very happy about that. Her name's Sadie, she's awesome. But yes, I have been really focusing on balancing work and life as well. And I think that I finally come to a good space. My first 2 years at Michigan State, it was all work, no life, to be honest. And then finally this year, I split up where it was 50-50. I got to go to Cedar Point for the first time, got to go to the UP, got to do a lot of things, going to the Tulip Festival in just a couple of days with Sadie, which I'm very excited about. But yes, finding a good work-life balance has been helped, honestly, by improv, because it's something where when I'm in this class, I get to reflect on what I want to be and what I want to do. And what I don't want to be is someone who's not there for their kids in the future. I don't want to be someone who's missing every big event because I'm working all the time. I want to be someone who's there. I want to be someone who's present. And this class has really given me the freedom to explore that thought process and realize that this is really what I want to do. And finally, going to the last part, we can talk about some class examples about this stuff, but when we were doing the midterm, I was really proud of my ability to act on my feet, do a lot of stuff just off the cuff, and that's something that I want to translate into my interviews, especially with the crunch time segment that I showed you before. I really love being able to act on the spot, have big bits, have commitment to certain characters that I play during it, and this class has done exactly that. Whether it was the final, whether it was the midterm, whether it was a regular game that we did in class, committing to the bit is something that I have done my entire life, to be honest. I really love finding a character, finding what their motivations are, and committing to it, and letting other people believe that that's real. And it leads to a lot of fun projects, a lot of fun results, I should say, honestly. It's just, you can play a character, it can be done for that moment, and it can be passed by. It doesn't matter at the end. So, just to clarify what I said so that makes any sense at all, I really have loved how this class has given me the ability to explore like I'm almost a child again, where I get to explore characters, get to explore bits, get to commit to them as well. It's not something where I have to pull back and go, no, I'm joking. It's something where I can commit to it, and I have really loved the ability to do that in that class again, or in this class again, excuse me. So, hopefully this video made sense, Sarah. I apologize that is a bit close to the deadline. This has been a bit busier of a week than I expected after getting Sports Director Award to me, so very happy about that. Really am excited for that comedy class next year, hoping I can get in. If I don't get in the fall semester, I will be there the spring semester. I promise this is not the end of my tenure in your class, so thank you so much, Sarah. I've enjoyed every moment I've gotten with you, and I hope you have a great summer. Thank you.